Humna 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 humna. Now we're live.
Okay, we are live.
Yeah, now we're streaming.
Oh wait, but are we truly live though?
No.
Okay.
Being alive. That was the worst way to sing that song.
Being alive.
Being alive.
Someone to hold you too close.
Yay, 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 yay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Steven.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I am Lord. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I am Lord.
Lord, 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 Lord,
Lord, Lord, Lord, Lord.
Lord.
I am Lord. Lord.
I feel conflicted about like a lot of South Park things now.
Really? Why?
Well, it's Aaron vehemently hates South Park, like with a burning passion.
Really?
Yeah. Well, for him, his thing is like there is too much negative that show has caused for him to be like it's outweighed the good.
What?
Like
Has
like
it
the
contributed?
politics of the show he doesn't like. He doesn't like how
The sort of aggressive
The-
left-leaning libertarianism that it has?
Yeah, like also he doesn't like how it's been influential in a lot of revived modern day anti-Semitism and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't like the the trans politics, obviously. Like I try to like tout like good episodes and things like that, and he looks at me and he's like, "That's funny. That's objectively funny, but." For me, that funny moment and those funny episodes don't outweigh the rest of it. Because his favorite thing is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If he's going to be talking about like awful people shows.
Well, yeah, that show's about awful people from good people.
Yeah.
And South Park is a show about awful people. Well, it's a show about awful people from people who I think have a desire to be good.
Yeah.
Whereas South Park is a show about awful people because they love awful people.
Yeah. I think that's what it really is.
Yeah.
Because I know. Because like one thing that I
Sorry. Hello, everyone. By the way,
hi.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting people to show up as quickly as this is. So hello,
Hi there.
hello, Nano and Green Day.
Oh, nice. We got our usuals.
Yes, we got the usuals.
The usual
Nano.
suspects.
Nano was this like new song intro for streams
Oh,
because of what I was butchering earlier.
just
Being alive,
Guys and dolls playing with guys and dolls.
playing with guys and dolls.
Steven Sondheim. I am dead.
Streaming
Steven
Sondheim. I am dead. I'm the ghost of Stephen Sondheim here to tell you,
Your patter songs are wrong.
fuck you.
I am a genius.
I am a genius. Do you think that he really died, or that he's just in that liminal state that he would get in when he was writing lyrics, and he just got stuck there?
No, I think he's dead because I think he deserves that.
He deserves to be dead.
He's worked a lot. Like that man has done so much in his life. Like he to just actually figure out. Well, I mean, like he did do it in like Look, I Made a Hat and Finishing the Hat. Just a compendium of all the fucking lyrics and all the fucking work he put into his goddamn shows. I feel like he deserves an eternal rest, you know? And he also died like with his friends and family. Like it wasn't like a tragic or like a painful thing. He just kind of went in his sleep.
Did he ever have a family of his own?
Not in the sense of like a nuclear family, but he did have a husband at the very end of his life. And
Regrettably.
regrettably, yes. All regrettably. And he did have like close family friends. His actual familial family, he fucking hated. Like he didn't attend his mom's funeral at all.
Oh wow!
Like he did not like them. I think as a young child he went through like a really messy divorce, and it just was not pretty. Like in any sense of the word. But his own like found family he definitely had.
Okay.
Which is nice. I feel like he deserves that, considering like everything that he gave to little gay boys and girls over the years.
Does Sondheim do anything for gay girls? I know gay boys. There's like an organ that grows as you consume more semen that makes you susceptible to Sondheim patter songs.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if there's a sapphic crowd for Sondheim.
I feel like there is, because the sapphic lesbians of theater are.
Sorry, that sounds like a radical like performance art cult.
Yeah, the sapphic lesbians of
theater.
Yeah, well, it's like that. Like, there is a lesbian crowd in theater.
I'm sorry.
Like,
sorry, I just looked at chat and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" This is us.
This is us just talking.
Yeah, this is just us.
Yeah, like that's how this works. This is how this always works.
The things that we warned you in the podcast about how like the reason why we don't record while we're watching the movies because stuff like this happens is because stuff like this happens.
And stuff like this happens.
Yeah, and stuff like this happens.
But yeah, no, like we just get on the randomest topics.
Yeah.
Or we just explore the weirdest ideas.
Yeah.
But no, there was actually a thing that I found out about, which I think is rather interesting, which is there is like a really large lesbian crowd for musical theater, and specifically for like Betty Buckley type things.
Betty Buckley?
She's the girl who was the original Maria, or not original Maria. Simply remember my favorite things. That character. Von Trapp.
Yeah.
It is Maria. Maria Von Trapp.
Yeah. The hills are alive.
Yeah, she was
and they're coming for us.
Yeah. The hills are alive, and they hear everything.
And they know all.
Yeah, and they know.
Oh God, what's the Big Brother quote? Is like Big Brother loves you and something like that.
Yeah, the hills love you.
Yeah, the hills love you.
But like she was also known as like a Peter Pan. Like she did a very famous production of Peter Pan for a while. She came from like the music hall type world, and like she was very much in sort of that that very musical thing, to where it's a male character played by a woman, and the fun of it is that a woman's playing it.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I found the quote from 1984, and it makes the joke even better. You must love Big Brother. It is not enough to obey him. You must love him. You must love the hills. It is not enough to obey the hills.
It's not enough to obey the hills.
You must love the hills.
You must love them.
Yes, hippos. You are just not touching those things.
All right. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh fuck!
You stupid, stupid boy!
Oh shit!
You stupid boy! You're gonna lose your. Oh no, that's a trip.
Oh wait,
thing.
yeah. Oops, wrong. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh,
you have a new bow that you can equip.
Do I?
Yeah, you got it from Hoosier Bucket, but you just.
Who's the fuck's what?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Look at that.
It's the sniper bow that you can.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that one also has the tear 'em off pieces bow arrow that like compressed air stuff.
Put that there. We could. Oh wait, we have to be at benches to upgrade, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh fuck a duck. She got a little hat.
A female duck.
Fuck. Fuck.
Frack.
Muppets.
And then you hear Gonzo in the background going.
just having a horny attack.
Yes.
Him and his chickens. God, but like fucking shit. What the fuck? Oh, that's not a good thing to happen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Boom.
Yeah, now remember, you have to like have those on, like you have to attach them to a detachable piece or they don't do anything. And also the longer, because that weapon, it has overdraw, and so like the farther back that you draw it, the more damage it does, and that's like including the
oh Jesus.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
look, I found a thing.
yeah. Fire gleam, R2 explode.
And I move away so that way I don't die. And then I found these thingies, whatever they are.
They're the green shine
The
stuff.
green thingies?
Yeah, you need them to. You can exchange them for items at certain vendors, and but you also use them to upgrade certain weapons.
Ah, so you can use them for goods and services.
Sorry. Green Day was like, I like how we've transitioned from ducks to chickens.
Exactly. That's how this all goes.
Yeah, I mean that's the Muppets for you.
Yeah.
I miss the ABC style the office style comedy.
That was good. I think the problem is that a lot of people like
if you don't move, you can aim better with that. So like if you just stand still, the reticle will be smaller. There you go. But what you're saying about the
well, I think a problem that people had with it is that it just wasn't what people expect or realize, or not necessarily realize, but I don't know. Like want seems like a bad choice of word.
Well, it was taking the characters in directions that we haven't really seen before,
And a lot of people weren't ready for
yeah,
that, you know?
they weren't excited about that.
Because like going back, like and watching those episodes, they're actually really funny.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing for most people, where are you going?
I'm gonna get a steed. I'm gonna get a.
Oh yeah, because it died.
Because it died.
Yeah.
Because
Because you're a terrible owner.
exactly.
This is why we don't allow you to have fish.
Okay, I want to talk and justify some rumors that have been going on about my care for fish. I did not kill the fish. The fish wanted to die.
Oh, I see.
Fucking Aqua tried to commit suicide so many times.
Okay, this is an actual conversation now. For context, when Will was in single digit age,
When I was in middle school.
yeah, like early teens almost, he had a beta fish, and that beta fish was named Aqua because Will is gay.
Well, it's because it was aquamarine blue. That was the reason why I named him Aqua.
Because
his color palette was blue.
Because you're gay.
Yes.
And so the fish, you had it for a while.
I had it for a few years, but that fish wanted to die.
Yeah.
Like it actively tried to kill itself multiple times whenever I would like try and change the bowl water. Because I didn't have it in a bowl that had like a filter or anything like that. It was just like
It was just a fish bowl.
It was just a generic fish bowl. Is that a pangolin?
No, it's an armadillo-y thingy.
Oh, let me fight it. Let me kill it.
Okay.
Do I have you a part of my thing?
No, it's called a roller back.
A roller bach?
Yeah. Now remember the arrows for that like cost a shit ton of resources.
So use them sparingly.
Yeah. Like they're because like I use them a lot in the game, and like I would get to the point frequently where I just would only have like 4 or 5 arrows at a time.
Ah shit.
Nice.
Get you right there. Oh, it knocked down.
It fell down and go boom.
It go bye-bye.
Yeah. Green Day said beta fish are notoriously hard to keep alive.
I mean, I feel like everybody I know.
Why are you aiming for the smallest thing?
Because I can.
It's just like...
Because I want to. I have a death wish.
I see.
Because I feel like good things are too good for me, you know?
Oh.
Because I feel like God is punishing me, and why should I let him do all the work, you know?
You're jealous of God?
Yeah, exactly. I should have a right to make my life difficult, too. It's not just him.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, ooh, cargo. Nice.
Yeah.
But, like, fucking, shit. Brain. We are on so many tangents. God. Like, I haven't even finished, like, the reason, like, Betty Buckley is, like, a lesbian icon.
You know what? Let's just abandon all hope of ye who entered here and just go back to Betty Buckley.
Yeah, exactly. So, Betty Buckley, the great that she is, she always played very,
You can call your pig.
Piggy! Miss Piggy! Ooh! Oh, hell yeah. But, like, Betty Buckley always ended up playing these very kind of boyish characters, mostly due to, like, the career that she ended up, you know, just kind of making for herself, which was based around all of those, like, Peter Pan archetypes. Like, she was in the original production of The Mystery of Edwin Drood as Edwin Drood, which, you know, as we know, that character is a send-up of the music hall notion of, like, the female playing the male and you just knowing it's a female, and that's part of the fun.
Sure, everyone is aware of that part of musical history.
I'm glad that we can all agree that this is common knowledge, and you're stupid if you don't know what it is.
I mean, yeah, what kind of a jackass wouldn't know?
I know, right? I'm so glad you get these things, James.
Yep.
These things that are vital information that I will harshly judge you for. I'm glad you understand it.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, I would kill you.
I know. That's why I made sure to brush up on this before the stream.
Exactly. It's so refreshing. No, but the sort of the career that she made herself from, and weirdly enough, Maria, the character, to her is,
oh God,
what the fuck? These guys need to be taught a lesson.
Well, no, those guys are fine.
You're dead now. Get deader. Eat shit. My fucking piggy. Eat some goddamn shit. Eat shit. Why are you moving? Eat shit. I hit you in your fucking shoulder. Jesus Christ.
Well, now it's dead.
Okay, there we go. Rebel, take your shit. You don't deserve nice things after you've died. And shoot you. Oh, wait, you're not an enemy? Oh, wait, you're not an enemy.
It's not an enemy, but you also hit the tree.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. But, like, going back to Betty Buckley, as I've been trying to.
Yeah.
Maria was, weirdly enough, considered to be, like, her one chance at playing a feminine character, which it's really weird considering that, like, Maria as, like, a girl is very, like, a non-traditional girl.
Well, yeah, because she can't not sing.
Exactly, because those hills are alive.
Yeah.
And you must love them.
And you must love them. It is not enough to obey.
Yeah,
you must love the hills.
Exactly.
You know?
But, like, with her, weirdly enough, a lot of lesbian musical theater people really identify with a lot of Betty Buckley roles. If I remember correctly, there's, like, a book out there. I don't remember what it's called.
Betty Buckley's Buckle Buddies?
Yes. But it talks about that weird connection that lesbians have. He's just there.
I just love that it's like his robo balls were in the shot for a hot second.
But it's like it's this weird like thing that a lot of like lesbians identify with Betty Buckley, and people were like, some lesbian was theorizing that it was like I don't know if isolation is the correct term.
You are so bad at video games.
Let me try this again. Let me try it again.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so Betty Buckley and lesbians.
Some people think, some people were theorizing that it's about like the isolation of femininity that a lot of lesbians feel, because if I remember correctly, there was like this notion that
If you just hold down, this is your stash. So if you just hold down square, you restock all your stuff.
Oh, nice.
And then you're good.
Cool. But like it's what a lot of people end up feeling with ooh, I could trade. I don't have that. Oh, but what is this?
So when you're buying an item, that's the machine gun thing from the first game.
I don't remember that being all too useful.
I liked it. In this game, there's one that I found useful, but heavy weapons in this game are not super great. The bellow blast, however, are they are exploding spike weapons, and those are super useful.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, can I?
You've maxed out that. Yeah,
maxed out that. It's time for this one now.
Yeah.
Upgrade. Let me upgrade you.
Upgrade. Let me upgrade
you.
Really, you were not. I was trying to do a boy band thing, early 2000s boy band thing, and you just fucking killed it.
Well, I'm trying to do, girl group, early 2000s girl group.
No, they're the same thing. Will.
No, because one's
Nano asked. Will, what do you think of Norway's song in Eurovision this year?
I am, as I regretfully admit, I am not that kind of person who pays a lot of attention.
I thought you were going to say not that kind of gay.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of gay. Well, I'm not that kind of gay that pays attention to
Eurovision?
Yeah, Eurovision.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly just sort of just consume whatever the cabal of gays decide to be good enough. So if it hasn't come to me yet, that's why.
All right, we'll have to check it out at some point.
So I have yet to listen to it, but if a fellow Eurovision person, which that I am not, decides that it is good, I will listen to it.
The funny thing is that I had seen segments from Eurovision before, but I didn't know what Eurovision was until the Netflix movie.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea what it was. Because I saw those performances, like I'd see them on YouTube or something. So like I had experienced Eurovision, but I had no idea what it was.
Yeah, it's like a European wide singing competition that also includes other countries that are not Europe, like Israel, which. I remember like
the insane thing about Eurovision that I find is that there's a lot of like trans performers in Eurovision.
It's really queer.
Yeah,
Eurovision is very queer.
And I think isn't like the winner from Israel trans or something like that?
I don't remember.
I know that they were in the movie. There was the winners from like the last 5 years were in the movie.
Well, like the most iconic people were like in the Eurovision movie, which I was sad that the romance between them happened. I just wanted them to be friends for like the rest of their life.
I don't like seeing Will Ferrell get the girl.
Yeah,
like mostly because
it's a little sexist. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like it's just this like because here's the thing: he's not an unattractive man, but every character he plays in a film sans Stranger Than Fiction. Stranger Than Fiction, I think the romance worked. he's like a heightened reality goofball character.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense as to why he would be with someone that attractive.
Yeah, I think that's a big. I don't know if this is just like how comedy films end up working, but it's always like the frumpiest men end up getting like the goddess women, and I hate that.
Yeah, it is this very male gazy, like bullshit stuff.
Which I'm like, even
I think the most that has come out of that archetype is that now with like the introductions of very funny women like Amy Poehler and Tina Fey,
Yeah.
who are also very attractive.
yes,
That it's allowed for other really hot actresses to be able to flex their comedy chops.
Yeah.
So you get like a Rachel McAdams or something, and she's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
And she's also unbelievably gorgeous. And so
Yeah.
now you get to have like a female lead in that film who's just as funny as the male lead.
Yeah.
The thing is
like
that
Tig Notaro.
yeah. Oh god, I had to fight to not say my Tig Notaro joke.
Oh yeah, James has a very awful Tig Notaro
I
joke,
have an
but the
evil-
thing is, we will never say it.
No,
Because it is something that you can only say
in person,
closed doors.
Yeah, like it is not something to be consumed in public.
Yeah.
The only reason why I still like maintain it and sort of keep it in my repertoire of jokes is because it's an excellently crafted joke.
Yes.
It
and
is-
and you always have, and like I think a part of what makes that joke really good
Yeah.
is the pre-contextualization of like, this is an awful, disgusting joke that is evil.
Yeah, this is an evil thing I'm about to say, but it is so well put together.
Yeah.
That I have to appreciate it.
Yeah, because like Aaron fucking loved it.
Yeah.
He thought,
he thought it was hilarious.
he thought it was hilarious, but he's like, yeah, no, never
Yeah,
say
no,
that.
just
in
like
public.
never say that. I'm like, I never will.
Never say that in a you can acknowledge its existence, but you shall never say it in any way that can get recorded.
It's very true.
I think it's so funny. I think James and I have had this kind of conversation before, but I always think it's so hilarious that a lot of your and my humor is based around the fact that we don't believe half the shit we're saying.
It's a mix of things. It's either like it's a combination of like saying things that are so egregious to our own personal ethics and politics, very, very sincerely.
Yes.
And then in combination with just following rabbit trails such that we go down bizarre conversations.
Oh, yeah.
And then actively trying to say benign or simple things in the most complex way we can.
Exactly. It's just this fucking Creole type comedy.
Yeah, it's a Creole comedy. Yeah.
It's a Creole comedy. That's exactly what it is. But like we would always, or at least I would always say that I felt like if James and I actually took a dive into the comedy world, my biggest fear is that we would get canceled from like day one.
Well, my biggest fear would be that we wouldn't get canceled. We'd get successful, and then we would give permission. We'd give other people permission to be terrible.
Yeah, I think that's
because that's kind of like when we were talking about when we started the stream about South Park. Like the problem with South Park is that it feeds into. It doesn't. It is shining a light on some absurdities, and it makes some cogent points occasionally. But for the most part, it just gives a lot of, as good, or even maybe more than the good that it does in being a social commentary. Because it's not trying to be a social commentary, really. It's just trying to poke fun at things.
Which makes it a social commentary.
Yeah, which makes it a social commentary, but like they're
much
a little bit
to the chagrin
of the creators,
of Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
But it's that it just gives a lot of people permission to be terrible or to have terrible opinions. I mean, like a friend of mine in college, like told me at one point that like the only thing he knew about Jews and the Jewish people and culture is from South Park.
That's scary to me.
Yeah, which is just like, oh, that's bad.
Like that is genuinely scary to me. If that's your only like reference point for like Judaism that is that's bad.
Yeah. And so what I would fear is that we would do things that we would find funny, and we find funny specifically because we, in our own way, we're trying to kind of like point out the absurdity or the heinousness of what we're talking about, but that people who either already believe that stuff or just in some way feel like it justifies their position, and so it's like, yeah, you get it because or like, yeah, I like you because you think like me, and it's like, no, the joke is that we don't.
You tell the truth.
Yeah.
What's the
That's your friend.
What's the throw? What's the shit.
Oh, you press down and then
that's what that is. Okay, well, it's a bit too late now.
Oh my God.
It's a little bit too late to say goodbye.
And Green Day, to your point about South Park being something that started off good but ended up appealing to people who are awful. I don't think it ever started with good intentions. I think
like the history of South Park came from like was the Santa Claus thing. It was a Christmas card.
It was a thing, and then like they just I don't find the history super interesting, other than it was something that Trey Stone and Matt
Stone and Trey Parker.
Matt Stone and Trey Parker, their couple name Trey Parker,
yeah,
or Trey Stone or whatever the fuck, was something. It was something that they made, and then it kind of went viral before viral was a thing. It was being like it was a physical copy, like a disc or like a VHS was going around. That was this Christmas special that they had made, and people were like getting hired because they claimed that they were making it or that they made it, but it was really their thing. And then eventually they were able to kind of like take ownership of it and turn it into a show. But it was never, I mean, like, I don't think there was ever a good intentioned aspect to the show. I think it was always intended for them to just kind of like, we think this stuff is stupid, or we think this stuff is funny, so we're going to do that.
Well, a lot of it too is they actively admit that a lot of it tends to be shock humor.
Yeah, and they I mean, to their credit, they will say, because like in the documentary, like 6 Days to Air, which that's fascinating.
That I think what's more fascinating about like all of like the process of South Park is how quick of a turnaround it is.
Yeah, like it is insane how they're able to do an entire season that quickly. But they talk about how that, like, you know, do you think that you're like contributing to the problem or something? And they admit that yes, that's what they're doing. Like they, you know, they're self-aware enough to know that they are, like, you know, feeding into what the hell?
I froze him.
Wait, will he go through the tree? Will he go through the tree? Oh, will he go? Will he keep going? Will he keep follow him? Follow him, Will. Oh my God. Oh my God. This never happened to me when I was playing. Wait, is he? Oh no, he's not gonna phase through the rock. Oh, but he's moving past it. He's oh my God. Oh my God. This is the stream now. We're gonna follow this guy and see how
the main story.
Yeah, fuck the main story. This is the stream.
This is all that we need.
But wait, is he stuck?
Oh, I think he's stuck. God damn
no.
Yeah.
But they just the point being is that they admit to, like, you know, feeding into these sort of bad takes, and but that's not the point. They're because like there's a philosophy in libertarianism that I think is kind of is a little bullshitty, which is sort of like the personal responsibility aspect of it, of just like, well, it's your job, like what
like,
I'm
it's not
doing,
my job to make sure.
Yeah,
you're
it's not
offended.
it's not my responsibility to make sure that you're not taking the wrong message from what I'm doing.
Which fuck that.
Yeah, like because there is a notion of like, there are things that you can't control and how things are interpreted. That's a reality, but you have a lot of control over or how you understand or how you want your idea to come across.
Yeah.
You have a lot of control on how you present the idea. You have a lot of control on how you contextualize the idea. And so there is a lot of responsibility. So if there's miscommunication, like it's not the other person's fault, it's your fault.
Because you're not an effective communicator.
Yeah, because you're not. Yeah, like the first assumption should be that you didn't communicate effectively, not someone else is stupid, because that's personal. That's taking personal responsibility for your ideas and actions.
Yeah. Well, there's also a lot of things too where like there will be creators out there who will go out of their way to obfuscate their responsibility to make it the audience's problem.
Yeah, that's a really bad problem with comedy. Is the sort of like sacrosanct nature of comedy, where it's like, no, it's a joke, I can do whatever I want if it's a joke, and it's like, no,
if I'm saying like murder all women, they're the lesser sex, and I'm like, but it was a joke. No, that's a fucking awful thing to say.
Well, now there is an argument to be made of just like how you presented and contextualize that phrase.
Yeah,
is
and that's a part of it.
That's a part of it, but it's like if your joke is about how gay people are weird because they sit on dicks all day.
Well, I mean they are.
Yeah, but I know that
we're not going to say that.
I know that, and you know that, but we have an audience, and they're stupid.
Oh wait! Hi, audience.
Oh shit! Hi, audience. You weren't supposed to.
You weren't supposed to hear that. So gay people are great. Have you met them?
Have you met the gays?
I think you would like them.
Yeah, they're dandy.
They're just a bunch of
they're
dandy.
They're nifty.
I find them to be so fun.
Green Day just said Schrodinger's douchebag.
That is the greatest. Schrodinger's douchebag. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god, I love that. Schrodinger's douche. Simultaneously are and are not a douche.
Oh my god.
Given they're in a super asshole position. Oh my god. Oh shit, that's really fucking funny. Oh my god.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
you jumped right into your arrow.
Ah, quick, make arrows.
Quick, roll, make arrows. Roll, make arrows.
Roll and make arrows.
Yes.
At the same time.
Oh no, Nano gave a... Wait, is that a winky face or a smiley? Is that a grumpy... I don't know what face she made.
Oh no.
It's like a sad winky face?
Yes, sad. Sad, but I get it.
Okay. I'm going to assume that that's what you meant.
Yeah, if you would like to further that's new.
Yeah, that's some close quarters combat.
Fucking hell. Get dead. Get dead, asshole.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's exactly what she was going for apparently.
Sad but
accurate. Yeah.
Oh my god. You have to just keep on hitting the fucking shield, right?
Yeah.
To get it to stop?
It'll eventually overload and then you can beat the crap out of him.
Die.
If you have, eventually you'll be able to buy explosive stuff. And if you're able to, like if you get the explosive grenade things, if you're able to aim it like right behind, like to explode like either right where his shield doesn't cover him, then you can do some nice damage. Zoom in.
There we go.
Yay!
Yay! Get dead.
Yes, apparently, and Nano says you get her.
Oh, that's fun.
Vibes.
We share vibes.
Yes.
Can't believe they said that to me. We shared vibes.
I know, right, man? That's like not cool.
It's not cool. We shared vibes.
Yeah, man. Like
the most sacred thing, sharing vibes.
Yeah, man. It's the religious experience to share a vibe.
To share just a vibe.
Yeah, sure
vibe.
Just sheer vibes.
The share shields.
Yes, the sheer shields.
Yeah, the sheer shields. The seals that are also an off-breed of share.
Wait, what?
Wait, was that what I don't, because like we made a joke beforehand.
Yeah.
Like about just this notion of. Yes, I did need to do that for the rat. Just this notion of like either Cher herself is just an evolved seal or there's like a species of seal out there that just replicate Cher noises. I don't remember which one we decided it was.
I don't remember either.
Because both are very funny. I love the idea that Cher is just a highly evolved seal. Because that tickles my fancy in fun ways.
Yes, that is quite hilarious.
Oh.
I apologize for any audio weirdness. I'm trying to move my mic around a little bit.
Well, how dare you?
I know.
How dare you, James?
I know.
We have 2 people here on stream. Don't eat those beans. Oh my gosh. No, but it's like a...
Yeah, I think it was just I don't remember. I think it was that she evolved from a seal. I think she was a Selkie or something like that.
She was like a Selkie.
Yeah, oh yeah, Green Day just said Selkie Cher.
Yeah, Selkie Cher. And the rest of her seal family just goes like Cher, 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 Cher. Yeah. And that's how you get those Cher voices.
Yeah, well, because we have a thing where we both have a Cher impression, but like part of the impression is just saying...
It's a bad impression?
It's a bad impression, but part of the impression is just saying the name over and over again.
Yeah.
Because that's like how we get into it. It's just Cher,
Cher.
Oh, Cher.
Oh, Cher.
Oh, no,
I can't
Cher.
believe they keep me on these chicken shit gigs.
Oh my gosh.
Cher.
I love Madonna. She's just not talented.
Oh, she's done a lot of work for someone who has no talent.
No talent at all.
Oh, Cher.
Oh, Cher. Like it's like a Pokemon that says sentences or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
we also do that for like Jennifer Coolidge, our shitty Jennifer Coolidge impersonation.
Actually, our Jennifer Coolidge is pretty good, actually.
Ah, Dr.
Goobers, boobers.
Esquire, MD, serial
Killer, criminal profiler. It's the perfect crime. Only she knows how she did it.
Weeknights on NBC
After the Big Bang Theory.
that is a deep inside joke. That is a deep inside joke that I'm surprised Will brought up, because it only matters to him, me, and Aaron.
Yeah. Because Aaron hates Dr. Goober's Boobers.
MD Esquire. Serial killer, criminal profiler. It's the perfect crime. Only she knew how she'd do it. Weeknights on NBC after the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, God. I fucking love the fact that we can remember that whole goddamn thing. Mm-hmm. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I also remember when we first started developing Dr. Goober's Boobers.
We didn't develop Dr. Goober's
No, we did, because it was just Dr. Goober's
Oh, yeah,
Boobers,
oh, yeah.
and we kept on adding to it.
Yeah, it was... Well, because we kept, like... Because it started off as just like a character that she would play of just Dr. Goober's Boobers, and then it evolved into like more developing more of
what Dr. Boobers
was, and then turning it into the title of the show that she's in, which is also the name of the character, which is Dr. Goober's Boobers, MD Esquire, serial killer, criminal profiler. It's the perfect crime. Only she knew how she did it. Weekday night on NBC after the Big Bang Theory. And it was, I think
we broke Aaron.
Oh yeah, well, because what happened is that I think it all happened. It all came together. I think in like one or two passes where it was just like we did Dr. Goober's Boobers, MD, and then I think you said criminal profiler, and then I was like, it's the perfect crime. Only she knows how she did it.
And I remember I added the weeknights on NBC
after the Big Bang Theory, and I loved it because I wasn't expecting after the Big Bang Theory, and I fucking lost it.
Yeah, because it was after
the Big Bang Theory.
This is like a demon summoning ritual.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah,
kinda.
Oh, by the way, my roommate Emily, who's also in this house currently, says that our laugh is literally tee hee hee.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna start laughing and not actually laugh, but just say tee hee hee.
Oh God,
Tee hee hee.
that reminds me. During the early stages of the internet, which was the early stages of my life.
Exactly.
When
Regrettably.
yes, regrettably, I was alive. The
Don't cite.
when text speak was becoming ubiquitous.
Oh, where like lol was an actual word.
Yeah, and so people like I had like family members who instead of laughing would just dead face say lol.
Lol.
It just lol or smile and say lol, and I'm just
Lol.
like I wanted to punch him in the throat.
Well, I feel like even back then and now, that's just obnoxious behavior. Like actively obnoxious behavior. What?
Oh, just Green Day was just like, we should keep a tally of how many times they say the whole name.
Oh, you mean
Dr.
Goobers, Dr.
Goobers Boobers, MD
MD
Esquire, serial killer, criminal profiler. It's the perfect crime. Only she knows how she did it. Weeknights on NBC after the Big Bang Theory. That's 5.
Yeah. You want to say weekdays.
I do.
I say weeknights.
Well, I want to say weekday nights instead of weeknights.
Well, because to me, weeknights on NBC.
Well, no, because weeknights on NBC is the phrase. I don't know why I want to throw a day in there.
I don't know. Weekday nights.
I don't know.
I think it's just like you just want to add more to it. Maybe.
Or maybe it's something with the cadence.
Maybe. Well, for me, like weeknights on NBC just sounds correct.
It is correct. I don't know why I'm doing the wrong thing.
Exactly. Well, I don't know why I'm doing the right thing.
I know.
We're reversed here.
Oh,
this is wrong.
Oh no, the mirror universe.
Oh no.
And to your to your point, Nano, Emily, I don't think would have fun streaming, but she is on the podcast.
She's going to be in a future episode.
Yeah, she is in an episode. It hasn't dropped yet, but she is on the podcast, so you will hear her at some point.
You will get that opportunity to be able
to get some prime content.
Yeah, to get some prime developed content where honestly on that one I feel like we are at our most rambunctious.
Well, that's because all 3 of us have ADHD.
Well, we all have the same kind of ADHD.
Well, yeah, and then on top of that, like Emily also is like a trained has like improv and stand up background,
which is great for us.
Yeah, so we all just
anybody else.
Yeah, you need to scan the bulwark. This quest is horseshit.
Do I have to just like look at it?
To the left.
To the left?
Yeah.
To the left, to the left.
To that.
Oh, wait. Was it? I was looking for this
Yeah,
thing,
you're looking
right?
for that thing.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. In case you missed it. No, don't go up the thing.
Oh, don't go up the
Yeah,
thing?
go over there. There's a cavern that you can climb into.
Ooh, we can climbing in some caverns. Some cavernous regions.
Yes. Spelunking
in a cavern. Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Anyways,
you overachiever.
What?
I said overachiever.
I am not an overachiever. Let's be fully honest here. I am an underachiever at best.
Yeah.
Like if my grades were to show anything, I am the least.
Well, no, grades don't show intelligence. They show your ability to answer specifically catered questions.
Yeah, well, that was always my biggest issue, like, especially if I'm going to talk about my trauma of school.
Ooh, school trauma.
I know.
As opposed to religious or familial.
Exactly. Just giving you a different flavor.
Yeah. Academic.
Trauma. But, like, with school, the one thing I always hated was that I don't know if it's just, like, I realized this from an early age or if I was just a shit. Probably a little bit of both. But that homework wasn't useful. It was just busy work.
Yeah.
And I hate busy work because if there's not a point to do it, then why?
Yeah, well,
Because there's a notion of like practicing.
Mm-hmm.
Practicing is effectively good. It's actually a good thing to
yeah,
do.
but that's not the goal of homework. The goal of homework
No.
is just is for you to check boxes. It's not to practice, or it is sort of like incidentally practice of a thing.
Well, like there was a math textbook that, which weirdly enough was like from the Christian school that I went to, that I
Oh.
absolutely loved.
Mm-hmm.
But that was because one thing that I hate about like a lot of American ways of educating for math specifically is that you tackle one topic, discuss it at length, and then never come back to it again until like the semester is done, and you have to take like your like your midterms or your finals.
Yeah.
Like those. And that's the only time it ever gets brought up again. And that's not how you learn these kinds of things. Like these really weird, complex math shit. You do it through just like coming back to it again and again.
Yeah, I think math to me didn't start getting interesting. This is true for algebra. I don't know if this is true for any other forms of math, but I realized on my own that all algebra is just 1 + 1.
Yeah, it's fancy 1 + 1.
Yeah, it's just fancy 1 + 1. And after that, I was like, oh, I know what I'm doing now with all of these numbers and shit.
Yeah, with all these letters and all these
These letters and numbers and stuff. Like, it doesn't matter what fills it in. I'm just doing 1 + 1.
Ooh, elefante.
Elefante.
But like with
The grand elefante.
Yes. But like one of the reasons why I loved my Christian school math textbook so much is because when we were doing it, we would get to the end of the lesson and it would have the homework assignments at the very end. But the homework assignments wasn't specifically just equations to that unit. It was compounding to where it was about different things that you learned in different lessons, and it was and they would throw that in there to be like, hey, we're still keeping those things in our mind. Let's see if we can still remember how to do them. And that is one of the reasons why I loved that textbook so much, is because all of the information was compounding. And I rarely ever see like textbooks in modern use to be like that.
Well, I mean, I've been out of school for so long that, like, I mean, even collegiate level of school, that it's just like I don't have any point of reference to what's going on now.
Oh yeah, well, you're just dumb and stupid.
I know. I just borrowed a lot of money to say that I didn't read a bunch of books.
Yeah. You learn which books you did read and which books
I didn't read any of them.
Really?
In college, for the most part, yeah. Like, I read segments of it, but like most of the, like, an English degree is a piece of paper that says, look at all this. These are all the books that I didn't finish.
That is kind of true.
Like, I truly don't know anyone who read who actually like read to completion the assigned reading stuff. I would read enough to be able to write the essay and get the grade, but I never very rarely did I finish anything. The only things that I ended up like finishing, I think, were some of the college the comic book classes that I took.
Well, I think,
which was only 2 classes.
There was a thing that I remember, weirdly enough, was discussed by so there's this drag queen out there who's like best friends with RuPaul. The drag queen's name is Lady Bunny. And according to RuPaul, Lady Bunny is a very highly intelligent person. But they just have this weird, uncanny ability to say the most heinous things in a way that will just like make you laugh. It's the way that it's presented is always so much fun because it's like it's very like, I'm saying this evil thing, da 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 da, but in a gayer way. And
how?
Because like one thing that was a part of Lady Bunny's stand-up is that she has like these 60s 70s themes to every like punchline that she says. So in between because it's sort of like the one joke right after another type thing, to where she will say like,
what are
jokes.
you doing?
I'm trying to look at the area, see what like,
you can tag people so you know what they're doing.
well no, I'm looking at the area just to find like little fucking thingies like this, like that.
You can do that after you've killed people.
But I want to do it now.
Okay, well, you've missed one.
But I want to do it now. But I want to do it now, James.
Do you know what you want?
To do it now.
And do you want it now?
Yeah, well, it's my money, and I want to do it now.
Yeah. Also, Nano knows Lady Bunny, apparently.
Yeah, so, like, with Lady Bunny, like, one thing that she would do is, like, and she also has this fucking ridiculous-ass voice to where it's like, hey, girl, how are you doing today? That's Lady Bunny's, like, stage voice. So it'll be like, hey, girl, what was the one guy who beat up Rihanna? Oh, wait, it just hit me. Like, and it's just the most ridiculous thing. I didn't do the thingy. And it's just like the most like awful things to say. But the way in which it's presented, I think it's because she doesn't give you time to fully process how bad it is. Because it is that like 1-2 of like, I hit you with this awful thing.
Yeah.
And now we're going to be laughing about it because, like, this fun, like, upbeat disco music.
What does this have to do with college and school?
Because one thing that Lady Bunny specifically talked about was that when she went to college, wasn't necessarily going to college for the prestige or for the prospects of getting a job. Like, that was a part of it. But what she was really trying to do was just educate herself for betterment about, like, I'm taking a bunch of these classes so that way I just know more and I'm learning and I'm constantly learning. That's what she went to college for. And she said she feels sorry for a lot of kids nowadays who are stuck in sort of this, I don't get to enjoy college by just learning things I want to learn.
Yeah, I have many regrets, all of them, or the majority of them, connected to my time being raised by our father. But one of them that I really am frustrated with is he got this idea in my head that like college college isn't for learning. College is for making connections.
Well, that is a part of it.
Well,
but
that's a part of it, but that's like, but he's like, no, that's the only reason you go to college.
Well, the notion
like that's the only value in college is to do that stuff, and my thing is that like I was going to a school that is more of a music school than anything. It's just frozen. Fire. It was a music school more than it was anything else, and I was wanting to, I wanted to learn how to write so I could write comic books, and and also, like maybe take some acting classes so I could try and see if this whole voice acting thing is a thing that maybe or may not happen.
Which we still have yet to find out.
Yeah, we still have no fucking idea if that was a solid investment or not. Just like fingers crossed, hope my big break happens.
Yeah, sometime soon.
Sometime soon. Yay. But it was brain. Fuck. But it was just like, he got it in my head that like that was the only, like, I wouldn't learn anything of value in college.
That was never how he described it to me, though.
Really?
How he described it to me is the reason why you want to go to college is to make connections, because the kind of information that you are learning can be found at pretty much any college. So the ultimate reason is to just go there to make those connections, because trying to go to a college to just learn and purely learn would just be a waste of money.
But that's not true though, because like depending on where you know, depending on what school you go to, you know, like you could, you know, like, especially if like there's a professor there that, you know, that like specializes in this thing, that thing or the other or something like that. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot that you can learn from college.
Well, yeah, no, that's the thing, is that's why he's wrong.
Oh my God. Yeah, but because I believed that going into college, I just completely
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck, and I missed out on a lot of really good stuff.
Well, I think, and again, to like the point of like what I think Lady Bunny has right is the notion that you don't really, a lot of people don't go to college to just learn things anymore.
Well, no, you go to college because you want a good job, and like the point of going to college is to connect you to that job in some way.
Yeah, oh, that's right. We have other people who are firing at me too. Ah, shit.
Yeah, but this is what I was saying about how like just fights just become like crazy weird brawl things.
Like free for brawls.
Yeah, just free for brawls.
And
You're running away I don't think is helping you.
Well, you don't know that. That is yet to be proven. I want to speak to my lawyer.
Okay. Hi, I'm your lawyer.
Hey, am I doing this right?
No.
Can I pretend I'm doing this right?
Yes, but I legally can't.
Okay, so all I needed. And I forget what the things.
What are you trying to do?
Find another weak spot for this thing.
Okay, you can tag weak spots. On the D-pad, you can scroll through that menu that just popped up. D-pad, just like left to right. And then you can press triangle to tag the part, and it will remain highlighted.
Oh. Well, you know what, James? That's very useful. You should probably told me that before.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I didn't realize
that I'm
what
an
I
idiot?
was responsible for so much of your experience.
Yeah, because I'm an idiot, James.
I know
Everybody
that.
knows.
Will,
Look,
I know that, and you know that, but we have an audience.
I was going to say the same thing. We are on upsettingly too close of a sync.
Yeah, we really are.
Like sometimes. God damn it! There are some times to where like even
it's susceptible to frost. Use your frost grenades.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh fuck! Death is approaching. Oh shit!
Freeze it. Freeze it.
Trying.
You need one more hit. One more hit, and it will freeze.
I just need to hidden freeze. Oh shit! I'm at 5.
Oh god. And you're dead.
And I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. You are so bad at this game.
Yeah, I am. I'm bad at video games.
I know, but like, you're on Baby Mommy Milkers.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're on that Baby Mommy Milker.
I'm on
difficulty.
a step above Baby Mommy Milkers.
Why are you not on Baby Mommy Milkers?
Because I wanted. Because then I'd be on Baby Mommy Milkers.
Go to Baby Mommy Milkers. We'll never beat the game if you don't go there.
You know what, James? That is probably a smart idea. See, I was on easy, not story.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, I thought you were on story.
I
was genuinely like, why are you having a hard time with this?
No, because I was just on easy.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like half talking to you, half not.
Yeah. No. I mean, even if you were good at this game, like it helps it helps because, you know, like this is a split conversation.
Yeah, well, like fucking shit. Well, because like, and that's going back to sort of like college conversations.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the things why I always found it annoying when people would always tell me just to go to college. I'm like, well, here's the thing.
What are you doing? You didn't get anything.
No, yeah, I did.
You didn't scrap anything.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
It was still highlighted.
No.
Go back.
What? Did it? Oh.
Yeah. No, you didn't scrap anything.
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I
didn't.
Look, is that highlighted? No, but like one of the things that I always found annoying when people would always tell me just to go to college, I would be like, I would love to. I would love to just go somewhere and learn things. That sounds like a ball. That sounds so much fun. My problem is I am poor and I don't want to, throw like millions of dollars for however long I need to stay into school for me to get a useless degree just because I wanted to learn something.
Yeah.
Which it's sad that that's the case, but like, yeah. And also what I want to like learn doesn't really have any quote unquote like job applicable skills. Like in the later market, it's like unless I wanted
you mean it doesn't have a lot of like I don't know what you were trying to say, but I get the vibe of what you're trying to say.
Oh shit! Did it already notice me?
Yeah, you're in the middle of that quest, so.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna hit. Nope. Hitting that.
Nope, you hit its toe.
Damn.
There we go.
That's what I was wanting.
That's what you were trying to do.
Because that like cuts down on like half of its fucking health.
Yeah. And
Oh, big boy.
yes. Nano said said baby daddy milkers.
No. Please no. I do not like those things. Those words that came out of your mouth were bad ones. I wish you wouldn't. Those were things I wish was not said at all.
And then apparently Green Day had to take a call, so we
How
they
dare you.
they were gone for a moment in time, a wrinkle in time that we weren't aware of.
That movie was so bad.
Yeah, wasn't Oprah a part of that?
Yes, Oprah was one of the sisters. Well, because like I remember like because that movie was on fucking Disney Plus, and I was just curious about it. Just because shit. Just because Wrinkle in Time, it's an interesting novel series, or not novel, just a. Is it?
It's a
book?
series.
It's a series.
Yeah, there's multiple books.
Well, like it's interesting. And so I was like, oh, I'm curious as to how this was done with all sort of like the kids and whatnot. And there's this one section, and it's just one scene. Like it itself is just one scene that takes a third of the movie.
Okay.
And it's just them sitting in a circle talking, and nothing is happening. And I looked at the runtime. That singular scene takes 35 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is bad.
Yeah,
like even I know that like to have a scene that long is utterly ridiculous.
detach the Kinan.
That?
No, you just run up to it and then the prompt happens.
Like that? Like that, James?
Yeah. Now
Like
you have
that?
a cutscene.
Oh, a scene to cut. No, but like, I was wanting that movie to be a lot better.
I just remember that there was controversy about the race of the cast, because it was a lot of POC people, and also the lead girl is like a part of her character is that she's like a freckled redhead girl.
Yeah.
And that was like a part, and she was like part of her life experience was that she was treated differently because she was a freckled redhead girl or something like that.
There is a weird thing in American media that I don't know if you've noticed, but I've definitely noticed. And it's the weird kinship that media has with black people and redheads.
I mean, I don't think that was the intent of the film.
No, it wasn't the intent of the film. It's just something
just like thinking that redheads are a white allegory for black people.
Well, like that happens a lot to where like characters who were traditionally cast as redheads, in later quote unquote more modern versions of that story will get cast as black.
That's weird.
Like Annie is a prime example of that. Like,
well, that wasn't so much like casting a redhead as a POC actor. That was like, this is the black version of Annie.
No, but then that's continuing now to the live version of Annie. If I remember, there's gonna be, you know how like NBC does those live musicals type thing.
Yeah.
We have to go to this thing, right?
No, you have to just shoot it.
Oh, just like
shoot it with the cannon. Now this, okay, I will have to say, I hated this quest. This is a dumb quest, and it's stupid. Wow, she's got a squat like a lot.
Oh.
Keep going. You're a little bit low. There you go. No, too high. It goes straight. Like the art.
I can't do that, James.
I understand. Just try.
I tried. I'm not doing a good job.
Nana says you're trying to upskirt her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Before you get distracted, Green Angel said something interesting. I have such complicated feelings about this because I ultimately really enjoyed my college experience, and I felt like I learned a lot while like way more than I ever did in K through 12. But then I say this knowing full well that I ended up working minimum wage bullshit because I couldn't get an actual job in my field.
Mm-hmm. Like that's the big thing.
Yeah.
Is that getting, like, if I remember correctly, there's like a study done to where like 70% of people who go to college do not find a job in their major.
No. Well, college used to be a thing that was that was an asset to you. Like going to college was like a near guarantee of work or something.
Yeah.
Like it didn't matter where it was, but now, because that has been the idea for so many decades, now that doesn't matter.
No, not at all.
It doesn't, like the weight of, 'cause everyone is expected to go to college now.
Yes.
And so,
and get like like thousands of dollars in debt.
Yeah. Now see, okay, so this this is stupid. Like they just, yeah, like
what?
Yeah, were you paying attention to this situation at all?
No, we were talking.
Okay. Sorry, you just sounded so sassy. But so the situation here is that you're trying to recruit the clan into fighting for the king, and he doesn't want to, and the reason why he's not doing it is because they're safe behind their wall. And so what you do is you destroy the wall, and now you have to do it, but it's like you just destroyed a 100-year-old fortress that protected these people.
Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, like that's insane. But
that's like a bad thing.
But then they're treating it as like you're treated as a hero for doing this. And it's like an objectively good thing, and it's like the wall is like a metaphor for his pride or some shit like that.
Well, it's like, no. Not only would that have like cultural significance, but also it's keeping them safe.
Yeah, and like he's a Wind Tribe member. I am genuinely surprised that he was just like, no, you're destroying my home.
Yeah, like, or it's just like, oh, we're kept ignorant behind these walls or something. Like, no, like that's a bad thing.
Yeah,
you've ruined these people.
Yeah, like you've just
just
made them vulnerable to the elements.
It's like saying,
because it's not even just like attack from other clans or anything. It's like, no, there are dangerous man-eating robots out roaming around, and now they have a giant hole that leads into their home.
Exactly. It's sort of like they're being like, hey, hop on my bus. No thanks, I have a car. And then you slash the person's tires.
No, you don't slash
their brakes.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's like you just set the car on fire and be like, guess we got to use the bus, and it's just like, I had a perfectly good car.
Yeah, what? Like, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Like, that is a not good thing that you have done.
Yeah, pretty stupid.
It's pretty dumb. But yeah, like with college, I'm thinking about college now, and it's not fun.
Collage.
Collage.
Yeah, I mean, like I really enjoyed my college experience mainly because I was just living off a student loan, so I was like financially secure for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
And I remember I was able to for the first time ever like buy things that I wanted and not have to worry about money.
Yeah.
So I bought DVDs and comics and games and stuff, and I was just like, oh my god, I feel like I'm finally a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And and so like and socially I think it was good for me too, because I was a part of like a social organism at college. But I will say that like the approach that I had going into college did not serve me.
Yeah.
And in fact, I ended up allowing me to waste time or to not take advantage of certain things.
Yeah.
And that was just because I was operating off bad information. And then obviously it was just too expensive, and it's just dumb. You can teleport. You can fast travel.
Yeah, but then I don't get to ride my piggy.
That's true.
'Cause I like my piggy, and my piggy likes me.
Hello and welcome to the reading of my newest book, I Like My Piggy and My Piggy Loves Me. Joining us now is author Huvard Stubestank
Hi there.
to talk about this wonderful story.
So, I had a piggy,
Yes,
and I liked it,
yes.
and I'm pretty sure the piggy liked me.
Oh,
And
but
I was
the
so
title of the book is The Piggy Loves Me.
well, yeah, but here's the thing. At first, it was just it liked me,
Oh,
but then, over a very morally dubious time,
oh,
it ended up loving me.
a morally dubious time. How dubious were the morals in this time?
Very.
Like World War II level dubious, or like World War II level of dubious?
I'd probably give it like a halfway between World War II and say World War II.
Ah, understandable. Now, it is this book is controversial in that you are claiming it is a book, but it is only 2.5 pages in length.
Well, yeah, that's a book, right?
No, it's not traditional book length.
What's
Nor
a
is
book
it
length?
accepted book length.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Because that's single spaced.
I understand. Most books are single spaced and they are much longer.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I mean, but I think you're wrong.
What is this?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know. Well, because it was like I was in a moment where I'm like, I can keep the scene going.
And I can too.
We can keep this going. I don't.
What
I don't.
is this?
I don't know if this. Like, we've been going for so long. I don't know what's happening.
I've lost all touch with reality.
Yeah, like now we just exist as this interviewer of Doctor whatever the fuck your name was.
It's some
Some
weird-
Dubastank or whatever.
Bajungus.
Yes, Bajungus. Dr. Bajungus.
Dr. Bajungus. I still love that so much about like how in that last episode when we tried to do the opening, you gave like a really smart, clever wordplay.
It wasn't
of a character.
smart.
But it was clever.
It was clever. It was instead of Agent Mulder, it was Agent Smolder.
Yeah, it was a little bit of wordplay. And then I just said Bajungus.
Yeah, that got me.
And it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. I was expecting like Pully or something like that, you know.
Yeah, but Bajungus.
No, just Bajungus.
Which I think, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Nano has officially declared this to be the wildest trip she has ever been on. Watching this stream.
Have you listened to our podcast?
Right. Well, yeah, but in the podcast we don't randomly improvise an open-ended scene for 4 minutes.
That's fair. That's fair. We try to keep to a format a little bit more. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just however are you a quest?
Yeah, your
Die.
quest. Yeah,
Die.
ignore the quest. Only do the main story.
Only do the
please.
main stories.
Apparently there is a Pokemon named Among Us.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I mean, I will look it up.
Please look that up. Among Us. I'm having some feelings.
Oh my god, it's the Pokemon mushroom. It's the evolved form of the Pokemon mushroom.
Wait, the one that looks like a Pokeball?
Yeah.
Wait, are you... Oh, that ugly thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that.
Yeah.
That was so stupid to me.
Was that a black and white?
I think that, yeah, I think that one got, I think that one got released for black
Yeah, because
and white.
it's Fungus and then Among Us.
I fucking hate that.
That's like Festivus for the rest of us.
I don't like that at all. That was a not fun thing that I learned
About Among Us?
about Among Us. Well, it's like, because,
Among Us is sus.
yeah, highly sus.
Highly sus.
Very sus.
It's
What's
so sussy, it's
wrong?
baka.
Yeah, it's so sus. It put its whole sussy into it.
Oh,
It-
I apologize for saving this. Fuck me and my sussy.
I felt the pain in that, but also I felt your need to say it.
was
It was
like-
such a strange.
It was just like, oh god damn it, the dots have connected in my brain,
and you need to.
and I need to say this cursed thing.
You need to release this into the world.
Yeah, it's a monkey's paw. I've wished on it. I didn't realize it, but I did.
You accidentally monkey pawed yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think that's. I love ending up saying really cursed things
Oh, you
to
have
the ones I love. Because it always does such mental damage to them. It's great.
Oh god, Nano has officially declared that your sleep paralysis demon is Among Us twerking with laser eyes.
You know what? That's not too far off.
Well, can it twerk because it technically moves around on what would maybe considered its ass?
Well, yeah, it lays on its belly and does the
The
belly
worm?
twerk.
Oh, belly twerk?
Yeah, it's when you're like basically your stomach down and like your ass is arched up and you're shaking it.
Ah,
Sort of like a downward thrust, but there's just ground.
sex?
So sure, James. Let's go with that.
Okay.
No, but like fucking weirdly enough, if you bring up sleep paralysis, I don't know if you've been experiencing this, but I've been getting a lot more sleep paralysis lately.
I've experienced sleep paralysis before, but it is not a regular occurrence for me.
Well, I wouldn't say for me it's regular. I'm just saying it's happening more frequently. Like, because it's not like there's a certain causation or, reason behind it. It's just that I've started to notice that, like, on just random times within the last few months, I've just been, like, in my going down, have been stuck in sleep paralysis to where, like, my body is not connected to like my consciousness, and I'm sort of like in that weird halfway between sleep and wake type thing, and like I can't control my body, but I'm a conscious, and it's like,
Well, I have that feeling, but it's not. It's not like I'm like I've had the trapped in my body feeling, and then I've also had the sort of like I'm fully awake, but my body's kind of asleep kind of a thing.
well, for me it's like I'm trapped because I can't
Oh yeah,
move
no,
at all.
I've that happened a couple of times when I was younger, and I think I equated it to it just being a dream or something, and not really realizing that it was a real thing. But I do remember there was one where it was really bad, where I was having a nightmare. I was being chased, and then I woke up, but it was sleep paralysis,
Ugh.
and so I was still trying to like get away, and I remember trying to scream during sleep paralysis, and it's just
I tried to do that before too.
and it's just
yeah, just
Oh no, I can't even open my mouth. It's just.
Yeah, to where it's like I'm awake, but my like for whatever fucking reason my body isn't connected to that yet.
Mm-hmm.
The upload is slow.
Yeah. Apparently, Green Day gets sleep paralysis if they fall asleep with their headphones on.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's like I don't actually know what causes sleep paralysis. Like I know it's a common.
Oh, it's not sleep paralysis. It's their brain is on, but the rest of their body's asleep. Yeah, that makes sense because you've got stimulus going on.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense. This is a weird thing, but I think, and this is just my suspicion, is that when I was younger, I had like this thing about not remembering when I fell asleep. So I would actively try to stay awake to remember me falling asleep. And so I think it's kind of coming back to bite me in the ass if I'm going to be fully honest about like it's this,
that is some fucking man spread on that guy.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
moved, but like
no, I saw the thing. He was like his knee was in his shoulder.
yeah, and his grundle was on full display.
Grundle. That's such an awful word. Like that is honestly, I'd rather you would just say taint.
Really?
Yeah. Like if we're talking about it, like grundle, it just sounds dirty. It sounds like something that just hasn't been cleaned in
really?
in like a few weeks. Of just like, yeah, no, he has a stanky grundle.
Like, well, because to me, grundle it reminds me of Grendel.
Well, it does too, and I associate Grendel with being kind of like gross and dirty.
Oh, well, true, but there's also so there's a comic book character called Grendel, who is from I don't know if it still holds the record, but for a long time it was the longest running creator-owned comic book.
Huh.
Like independently published comic book.
Interesting.
And it's just and Grendel is kind of like this anthology. There's a hook that you can latch onto that is where the golden triangle is.
The what?
There's a ladder, golden triangle.
Oh.
But it's like this sort of anthology series where it's like Grendel is this figure who runs around and is like a superhero, or sometimes is assassin, sometimes this, that, or the other. But it's all people who are just like either in the family that are people who are Grendels, or people, or someone who's a like put on the name or something like that.
Yeah.
And so for me, when I think of Grendel, I think of that. I think of that character.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I think Grundle, I think Grendel.
Yeah, no, for me, Grundle sounds dirty, and for a lack of better term, let me just say shit covered. Like it is grody. It is a grody word to me.
Chocolate dipped Grundle.
That's nasty. I don't like that. I don't like that one.
A scatty Grundle.
Ew. Gross. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Why'd you do that, James?
Because the wordplay was fun, but it is visceral.
It is. Yeah, no. It is bad. It is. That's an icky bad no good, if as Aaron would say.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny. Aaron has gotten me to say like the stupidest fucking phrases. Like icky bad no good.
That's like what is it, George in the Very Good No Bad Horrible Day?
Yeah. Like it feels very akin to that.
Yeah.
But I think I won because I have a habit of like just strange noises. Mm-hmm. Of like if I drop something, I'll just be like or just random things.
Yeah.
And I got him to start doing that too.
Oh, nice.
So I think I won.
So you're rubbing off on each other's grundles?
I will fucking quit this. Do you understand?
Green Day asked if we got anything for Free Comic Book Day over the weekend, or did we just peace out?
I peaced out.
Yeah, I of the people in this room and of the family that we are connected to, I am the comic book guy.
Yeah. I enjoy hearing about things from James.
Yeah, like my older brother also reads. My Will doesn't really read. He the occasional thing he'll consume, but it's not a medium that he's drawn to.
Yeah.
And our sister would get into it if she just put some effort, but she's like, it's for boys.
Yeah, that's a boy thing.
Yeah, or she just has like various different ideas of what comic books are. I normally don't celebrate Free Comic Book Day because the free comics tend to be garbage.
Kind of ass.
Yeah, like they tend to kind of suck. Now there's usually like some type of like deal or something going on that you can get some cool things, but I don't normally celebrate that.
You're not an observer?
No, I'm not. Unless there's like a fun event that's also happening at the same time, I tend to not participate in Free Comic Book Day. So I didn't do anything. I was also busy this Free Comic Book Day. I was writing. I had a contract to fulfill. And so I was not able to go out and actually I'm actually kind of frustrated with myself. I've had like the last couple of years especially I've been really lax on the floppy comics that I've been buying, and like I still buy them. I still am contributing to my collection of things, but like I just don't read them. I have like 4 years of floppy comic books that I've not read.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
I mean, both you and I suffer from the habit of getting a bunch of pieces of media that we enjoy but will probably never touch for years.
Yeah, well, now that I've completed my contract, I think I'll go in and like start going through them and read them, because like I'm paying money for these things, might as well.
I mean, like, I still, on occasion, I think going to like used bookstores is bad for us.
Oh God, used bookstores are heaven. If I die and heaven is a used bookstore, I will I don't know, suck Jesus's dick out of joy. I don't really know.
Something. One of those things.
I'll fillet something out of joy.
I'll just I don't know, the closest thing I'll fillet out of joy.
Yeah. If it's even my own fist, I will choke on it just because I'm so happy.
Just out of I love the notion of filleting something out of joy. That I think is really funny.
I'm just so happy. Nada said how very Hua-chung of me.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't think you're right, but you're not wrong either.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing. Said, no one here is wrong. Mm-hmm. We're just in various stages of more right. Ooh, Sniggy boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sniggy boy. Oh, it's pissing.
Yes, it's aggressive.
It's mouth pissing.
Yes.
Oh, so this is about like getting its attention.
Yeah. So what he's doing is that culturally, so the people that you met at the beginning of the game, who were going to be like the representatives of this nation talking to the Sundom, they were marshals, which are warriors who are judge, jury, and executioner for this area, and the attack killed most of them. So how culturally they get more marshals is they put them in they pit them against machines, and then the ones who survive are the ones who become marshals.
That's a way to do those things.
Yeah, and so he's trying to replenish his marshal ranks because he needs to. And then the rebel lady from the beginning of the game shows up and is like, I'm gonna fuck shit up, and so she does.
Where do I have to draw him?
You don't. You attack him.
Oh, well, because like she said that if I get close, fire.
Well, yeah, but that's just sort of like when you if you after doing enough damage is when that'll happen.
Oh, I'm out of things for that.
Yeah, that's why I said don't use a lot of them.
Oh shit. Oh god.
You can also freeze it and make it embrittled.
Oh, I always forget that I have this.
Yep.
Because you know what? I'm bad at video games. What? And
Oh, no, it's already frozen.
oh, it's already frozen.
Yeah.
Shit.
Now
God.
shoot it with an arrow.
I'm gonna shoot. Okay, that works too. I guess that's an option.
Yeah.
Can I harvest it?
I think so. Yeah, you can.
Yay! I have to go, but I also want to collect all the shiny things too.
I have to get out of here. People are gonna die. Harvest.
Harvest. I'm coming, guys.
I'm coming. Don't worry.
I'm gonna be there. I swear.
Harvest.
Oh, you just gotta harvest this.
Just harvest. Just come over here and just harvest. Just harvest.
I swear, I'm halfway done.
It's fine. Just wait a second and harvest.
Harvest. Do I need that?
I don't know. I'm gonna leave this.
I think it. Okay, better safe than never.
Yeah, harvest, and we're done. Okay.
Oh wait, I missed some things.
Oh shit. Harvest.
Shit. Okay. Now let's go. Oh wait, what's over there? Ooh, small crate. Guys, I found 6 things. Guys.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there you are. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I took the wrong turn.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway.
Oh shit, I forgot something.
Hold
back there. on. It was a small supply crate, guys. You'll never guess what I found. Resources. Isn't that funny? Guys? Hello?
Oh, she took the wrong turn again. God dang it.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just so... Oh, look at this. Okay.
I hate this protagonist. I hate this protagonist so much.
Just a one that's constantly...
Yeah. Just we're about to die. And it's I'm harvesting.
This is only going to help you guys in the long run. Oh, look. Okay, that actually happened pretty quick.
Yeah. That's a friend. That's not.
You can die. Oh. Bad guy. You get death. You go in the death corner. You sit down in death corner.
And think about what you... Oh, you're dead.
And think about what you did. Because remember, that's the death corner.
For people who died.
For people who die. Ooh, we get a fight scene. Oh, there's a lot of destruction.
Yeah. That is something about this franchise where there's a lot of things collapsing and
there's a lot of culturally significant shit.
Yeah, and it's just this should be more people should die. More people should be hurt.
More people should be hurt. More people should die. Also, there should be a lot more mourning of what gets fucking decimated.
Also, I'm genuinely surprised. Well, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say that's a thing that happens a lot in adventure franchises.
Yeah.
In Uncharted, that happens. Much.
Well, that was from the big get-go though. That was designed to be that Indiana Jones style, running from the giant boulder kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And they just keep escalating it. That's fine. That's its own thing.
But at the same time,
well, the thing about this world is that it's post-apocalyptic normal humanity, but it's 1,000 years in the future, and I'm just how is any of that still around?
I mean, there are some structures in our world that are over 1,000 years old.
Yeah, but they don't look like anything that they used to. And if they resemble if they have any semblance of what they used to be it's because we restored them.
I mean, I guess.
You know, like that fighter jet. Like a fighter jet is not built to last 1,000 years. So it would have fallen apart and like disintegrated by this point, or just be in pieces.
Yeah, it'd be laden with rust.
Yeah.
More so than like what this franchise would have us believe.
Which is why I thought initially that it was like the twist was that it hadn't been that much, that like it hadn't been that long since the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Because also she finds like the corpse of Elizabeth Sobek, which is like, how? Like, how did she find it?
How did this happen?
This makes no fucking sense.
Like, come on, guys. Where's your fucking world building?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Died for your sins. And you make this shit?
Jesus Christ died for your sins. And you make a shitty ass video game?
Like,
what the fuck, man?
What the fuck are you doing with your life?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh my god. So, I don't know if you found out about this, but there is a new queer horror movie going on.
Okay.
And it's taking place at a conversion camp. So it's like the kids at the conversion camp have to like survive because of murderers picking them off one by one.
Yeah. So do all the straight kids die first?
I don't know. Probably. But do you want to know what...
Can you show me?
No, do you want to know what the title of this movie is?
Sure.
They/them.
Ew.
I think it's really funny.
I mean, like...
Because it's not the word slash, it's they/them.
Yeah, apparently our audience is well aware of this.
I know, but James was not. Because
Yeah.
James is not tied into queer things.
No, I orbit queer things. I am not involved.
You're not actively involved in all of the gays.
The going on of gays.
Exactly. Like he gets a little bit of it from me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But for the majority, he is not wired in. But I thought you would enjoy how awful of a pun that is.
Yeah, it really is.
And I think it's really funny because a lot of like gay people, or at least how they describe their experiences about finding out about this movie, is that they weren't certain about it. And they're like, this kind of seems weird. Like the fact that there's a slasher thing about like how gay people are dying and it's at a conversion camp and things like that. And then they heard the name and they're like, oh, wait, no, I'm fully on board now. Like they just found out like, oh, it's they/that. Oh, I love this thing now.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hate that pun. I respect it, but I hate it.
I know. It's just one of the things like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I've noticed that, especially with my boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
He loves garbage media.
Yeah.
Like, he likes bad things. It makes sense why he chose me. But, like, he likes bad media. But it's sort of like the thing to where it's like, well, I know it's bad. So does that make it bad or worse? I'm like, worse. It makes it worse.
Yeah.
It makes it actively worse that you chose this thing as your favorite piece of media.
Yeah.
Like there is this fucking, there's this movie that Aaron showed me that I fucking hate. It's with Matthew Gray Gubler.
I'm sorry, what?
Matthew Gray Gubler. That's his real name.
His name's Goobler?
His last name is Gubler.
Poobler?
Goobler.
Poobler.
Goobler.
Poobler.
Goobler.
MD Esquire serial killer.
It's the perfect crime. Only she knows how she did it.
Weeknights on NBC
After the Big Bang Theory. No, but it's called Southern Gothic, if I remember correctly. And it's with like Matthew Gray Gubler and this one other actress who, God, I'm forgetting her name. She was like, she was in Two Broke Girls, I think. Let me look this up because I know who was the cast. Goddamn.
I'm looking it up. Hang on.
Matthew Gray Gubler, Suburban Gothic. My apologies.
Well, I was supposed to say Southern Gothic is good.
Yeah, Suburban Gothic. It's so bad. It is like one of the worst things.
Kat Dennings.
Yeah, it's with Kat Dennings and Matthew Gray Gubler.
Oh God, that's his name.
Yeah, it's his name. It's his real name. And it takes place.
Oh, it's a John Waters movie.
John Waters?
No, he's in it, but he's not.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Because, like, it doesn't feel like a John Waters movie, if that was the thing. But, like, it takes place in this, like, in the suburban house where, like, a murder happened and the ghost is, like, fucking with the family. But then, like, you find out that the character may or may not be psychotic, and this might just be a psychosis episode.
Yeah.
But then you find out that his parents have been intentionally drugging him for like years to make him think he was like psychotic, and all of the things that are happening are actually real. And it's bad. It's a bad movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's like it's awful. And he forced me to watch that, and it was like, Aaron, do you want us to break up? Because this movie was bad.
Oh Jesus!
He just loves garbage media, and I don't understand what the appeal of it is.
I don't either. That reminds me, I was hanging out with our older brother, and we were going through Netflix, and the movie Horns popped up.
Horns? Oh wait, is that the Harry Potter guy?
Yeah, yeah. It was the Huey Pooter show.
The Hopty Topty?
Yes, the Puppet Time movie.
Yeah.
And it was bad.
Yeah, that movie is not good.
Like it's absolutely terrible. But John, our older brother, was just like, no, like I watched this movie. Well, no, he wasn't like that. It was just like, oh, I remember seeing this movie and it was so great. And we sit down and we watch it, and I have not seen a more written film.
I think that's really interesting that that's how you describe it.
Yeah, well, because it's overwritten to the point where it just sound like you can just hear the writer jacking off while he's typing, you know?
Well, like if I remember correctly, it was based off of a Stephen King. No, it was Stephen King's son, I think, was the guy who actually wrote the book Horns.
Oh.
So I think a part of it has a lot to do with the fact that he's Stephen King's son trying to write his own book.
No, he's actually a really good writer.
Is he?
Yeah, he's done quite a bit of stuff. He's done work in comic books. There was a Netflix show that it got turned into. Was it Key?
Oh, Horns? Yeah, I love that. Such a great movie.
Lock and Key. He wrote Lock and Key.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Is Lock and Key a good comic book?
From what I understand, it is. I've read some of it, and it's been, and what I read was interesting and kind of weird. But it definitely, but like, you know, I've heard very good things about Lock and Key. Yes, thank you, Green Day. Joe Hill. Yes, it's Joe Hill who wrote it. But no, like that screenplay is just like no one is talking. It's just the writer puppeting people. And it's bad. It's fucking garbage.
Garbage.
It's garbage. And like, it's also this like, it's this like really gross, like male fantasy bullshit where it's like the woman's a virgin but also a sex goddess, and like
that sort of like what's the like Madonna whore complex.
Yeah, the Madonna whore complex where it's just like, no, let her, and like it keeps like characterizing her, but the characterizations turned out to be like red herrings, and she's just a Madonna whore. That's just all she is, and it's really fucking stupid. And it was a bad movie, and we turned it off, and my brother our brother was just like, I'm sorry, I don't remember it being this bad of a movie.
Well, it's like, if I remember correctly, that was like one of the first things where like Daniel Radcliffe was trying to like break away.
Yeah, that was like his first film post Petey Pooter, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, first Petey Papa.
Yeah. Petey Papa.
Yeah, transphobe wrote that.
Turf and Turf?
Yeah, Turf and Turf. Yeah. Land on the island of misfit turfs. There we want you to stay. But
The hell?
did you know that fucking that fucking the United Kingdom's is nicknamed Turf Island?
No.
Yeah, it's a thing. Apparently, a lot of trans people who live in the UK call it call it Turf Island.
Oh God.
I think that's really funny. Like, that to me is actively funny. But like also is real bad too.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it's the transphobia there is so ubiquitous.
Yeah.
A lot of garbage people exist, don't they, James?
Yeah, and it's always upsetting when you find them because like the creator of IT Crowd is also a TERF apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's grody.
Which really sucks because I wanted to because I recommended IT Crowd to Aaron at one point, completely forgetting about the trans episode that happened.
There's a trans episode?
Yeah, the joke is that like Renham starts dating this woman who's perfect. And the reason why she's perfect is because she's a trans woman and she's
so it's like effectively
like you know like
the
she's
notion that
like she like eats barbecue, farts in bed, and watches Steven Seagal movies. You know,
gross.
yeah.
So where it's like just a trans woman is essentially just a guy.
Yeah, and like part of the comedy comes from the fact that Renham is just an idiot, and so like she discloses, you know, like her gender and stuff to him early on, and he's just like,
he's like herped at her. I don't know
yeah,
what
he
that means.
he doesn't get it. It doesn't register to him. And so like part of it is just the fact that Renham's an idiot, and then he gets his ass kicked when you know and then the trans woman kicks his ass, but it's also implied that she can do that because
transphobe reasons.
Yeah,
that I don't like.
But also apparently he like was vocal in his support of the Queen TERF.
You know what? Like, who disappointed me? Who turned out to be kind of a TERF? The guy who wrote Rocky Horror.
Really?
Yeah, like.
But that's so trans.
I know, right? Like it's surprising too because the guy himself is very gender non-conforming and he admits to that, but then like he is very trans medicalist about like, oh, you have to, you know, have or just like if you don't have the surgery you're still the other gender, and it's like, no, all of that is gross and bad, and like, why?
So a Republican trans?
Effectively, except the UK doesn't have Republicans.
They
have Tories.
And
I think that's what it's called. Tories are the Conservative Party, right?
Maybe.
I know, because I know people hate Tories.
And Labour Party.
Because like the thing with like UK politics is that there's 1,000,001 like smaller party groups. So
they're Conservative Party.
Yeah, there was a thing, and this is a weird thing, and I'm gonna put myself on blast for this, but there was a lot of discourse in gay porn Twitter.
Why are we talking about this?
Because one of the performers who was sort of like a big name, like, you know, creator and things like that, he was sort of like, ooh, yeah, everybody likes me. Turned out he was a Tory, and everybody was like, why? Why are you letting this be known? Like, you are a gay man who's also a sex worker. Why the fuck are you a Tory? You know?
I don't know.
And so like anytime like that one dude crops up on my private Twitter, I'm just kind of like, why?
Is it a private Twitter or a private Twitter?
No, it's a private Twitter.
Oh, okay.
But is on my private Twitter. I saw a mystery thing. What was that? Oh no, they're all just talking.
There's just, you can talk to them and it doesn't further any sort of quest line. And then they'll fill that box with goodies occasionally. So you can go throughout the world and then come back and
then just do things.
Have some souplus.
And I'm assuming we're talking to Gia over here.
Yeah, Gia over there.
Yeah, Gia. Hey, Gia. Hey. I am omnipotent God.
Sup, Gia?
Oh, hey. Hey. Gaia. Giaya.
That sounds like a drag queen.
Giaya.
Gayaya. Hi.
That sounds like a first attempt at like someone trying to give themselves a drag name.
Well, like it would be.
Gayaya.
Well, no, it's like a Gayaya, but it needs like it needs like a surname, you know.
But they don't know that yet.
They don't know what it is yet.
It's like it's Gayaya.
Have you seen Connie and Carla?
Wait, that's the one where it's like women try to pretend to be drag queens,
Yes.
right? It was like a Victoria type deal.
Yeah, it's women dressed as men pretending to be women pretending to be men.
Yes. Which that's such a convoluted thing. You know, everyone's giving shit about like the fucking man in a dress trope. What the fuck is with that other trope of like men or like women pretending to be men pretending to be women pretending to be men?
Well, I mean, it's just a continuation of that idea, but it doesn't. That only exists in like Connie and Carla and Victoria.
I think if I remember,
and like one Shakespeare play.
well, yeah, it's like it happens more often. Actually, a lot more often in Shakespeare, because a part of the thing, I remember this was a weird discussion point about like women being able to get their own agency when they're not betrayers, is when they dress up like men.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this whole fucking deal where it's like, that's okay, cross-dressing, that's fun. I also think, it's this weird thing to where I want to know if like Shakespeare specifically wrote those types of things because of just the limitations he had with his actors.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how like twins are a weird fucking thing in Shakespeare plays?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know if it's because of, you know, he had a pair of twins in his cast, so he was like in the what was it called, the Knightsmen?
The 12th Night?
No. The acting troupe that Shakespeare was a
Oh,
part
I
of.
don't know.
It was like the
I will look it up.
It was like the Royal Men or something like that. God, what was it called? It's on the tip of my fucking tongue, and I cannot remember what it's called. It's like
The Kingsman.
Yeah, the Kingsmen. Yeah, like a part of the Kingsmen. I guess he just had like twins in the Kingsmen, and he was wanting to use them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if it was like the same deal with like all of like the cross-dressing, because you know women weren't allowed on stage, so maybe his men characters were tired of like dressing up like girls, so it was a roundabout way to where they could just dress like guys on stage again.
I don't know. Or maybe there was a woman in the troupe that they had to disguise
as a man.
Yeah, or maybe he
pretending to be a woman,
pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman, pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman, pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman, pretending to be a man. Dr. Goobers Boobers, Esquire, serial killer, criminal profiler. It's the perfect crime. Only she knows how she did it. Weeknights on NBC after the Big Bang Theory. Oh my god.
I don't know what is wrong with us.
Dr. Cooper's Boobers.
Dr. Goober's Boobers, MD Esquire, criminal serial
killer, criminal profiler. It's the perfect crime. Only she knows how she did it. Weeknights on NBC after the Big Bang Theory. It's like an OCD tick.
I know, right? I swear to God. Also, I think it's super weird how a lot of the time our inflections tend to be the same.
A little bit, yeah.
It's like, it's super fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because there was again, to talk about this to death, we so often are in sync to where it upsets us.
Yeah.
Like, we will say things in the exact same inflection, unprompted, and it is disturbing.
I think one of my favorite ones was it was like the second or third time it had happened.
Mm-hmm.
You had just moved in with me.
Oh, I think I know a story you're about to tell.
And I had tickets to a convention, and I dragged you along.
Yep.
And so
my first convention,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah, your first convention. And I kept trying to get you to like loosen up, and you're just like, no,
no, I'm fine.
I'm fine being uncomfortable. And there was it was during like the height of Deadpool crossplay.
Yeah,
where it was like Deadpool plus something, and we kept thinking of like different. I don't remember if we saw this or if we were just thinking of different like Deadpool crossplays, and we locked eyes, and we just went,
No. What happened? What happened is there was a person who cosplayed as Kangaroo Deadpool.
Yeah, as Kangaroo Deadpool, and we both looked at each other and went, RuPaul! And
it was great.
It was great, and it made everyone else uncomfortable because it just came out of nowhere.
What was the first? Do you remember the first time that we actually did the weird NSYNC shit?
That's the earliest I remember.
Well, yeah, that's like one that I know for a fact that like how our adult friendship began. I know that story, which was. It was a time during Thanksgiving, and I was spending time with you.
Yeah, you were staying with me.
Yeah,
during Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving used to be a big family reunion thing,
but then a lot of stuff happened,
and now it's not. And so all of our family would get together, and yeah. And so Will was staying with me at the time, and I or you or both of us wanted ice cream, and so we went out to get ice cream.
I think it was both of us.
Yeah, and then I was listening to the local college station is a really great jazz. The college I went to is a really great jazz school, and so like, and so then the radio station for the college is it plays a lot of really great jazz. So we were listening to it, and then just unprovoked, we started
riffing on these two characters, which was Bill and his detective partner. Bill.
And it was because it reminded me of like the background music to Guy Noir from Prairie Home Companion.
Yep, very much a Guy Noir.
Yeah, and so we were doing that. So then we just started doing Bill,
and then there was Bill
and his detective partner Bill.
And Bill. Hey Bill. How you doing, Bill?
I'm confused.
Yeah, why are we here?
Well, I mean, we're normally together when there's a mystery involved, but
we're here.
We're just here.
Guys and Dolls podcast.
Oh yeah, there's that Guys and Dolls podcast.
And we just improvised this whole scene, and the very end of it, like as we ended the scene, is when the song ended. So it was the perfect timing, and then it was a very Step Brothers moment of like, "Are we friends now?"
Yeah, like we just become best friends.
I'm like, "Yeah." It was just this weird, bizarre thing, and then ever since then, we've been freaks.
Yeah, just scary, weird things.
Just scary, weird things that we don't even know how we fully became friends to.
No.
We know what happened.
Yeah, we know the event. We don't know what triggered it or how it worked.
Or what went to its longevity.
Yeah.
I also think another thing, too, about, like, all of, just, like, the weirdness that is our friendship, is the fact that we sync so well, despite being like raised completely separately.
Yeah, like we, because there's 8 years between us, and I spent. You were 8 when I left.
Yeah, I was young.
Yeah, and we didn't reconnect until your late teens. So it was like 10
when I was like
years.
at the tail end of me coming out of high school.
Yeah, so like 10 years or so, we didn't, like I didn't know him really. We didn't spend any time together. We weren't in the same house. Even when I would come and visit, we never really hung out. It was just this whole thing.
Yeah, like I would watch you play video games, and that's about it.
Yeah, that was about it. I continued to, I like kept thinking of you as like that kid who would sit in my lap and I would try to teach you how to play the game while also playing the game because I'm a dick.
Yeah.
And so it was just very weird. But on that note, it is time. It is around that time.
Oh, is it about that time?
It is about that time.
It's about damn time
that we shall call today to an end.
Well, I still have a battlefield to investigate.
You can look at that.
I can look at this.
Yeah.
I can look at the dead people.
Yeah, it's still hot.
Is that hot?
Yeah. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, Nano. I mean,
thank you. We appreciate however small of an audience we have.
Yeah, so that we're not talking into a void.
Which, I mean, we do that on a regular basis to begin with.
But now this one's a bit more healthy because someone's listening.
We can justify our actions now.
Yeah. We can justify the horrors.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll be. So yeah, next week we'll be back doing this again. I think tomorrow my next stream is I'm gonna start going through the Untamed and reviewing the Untamed.
Ooh, that's a fun.
Yeah. So
look forward to that.
Look forward to that. And Eurovision's tomorrow, so Nano won't be here.
Oh no.
Oh no, I may not have an audience at all tomorrow.
You might actually just be talking into a void.
I may just be talking to a void. But yeah, so I'll post about that on Twitter so that people know.
On Twitter.
And yeah, so we're gonna call it a day.
All right. A day.
oh wait, she said fuck Eurovision. The Untamed is more important. All right, well I guess I now have that.
Woo! Guaranteed audience.
Crap. I knocked my. Alrighty. Let's wait for this cutscene to end, and then we'll stop the
because
stream.
I guess plot may or may not be relevant.
I don't know. I mean, you're not listening to the game at all.
I know. Like as soon as this is like whenever we finish like this game or just this series or just whatever, I know you said you're gonna loan me the PlayStation so that way I can actually like play through the game and be like, ooh, I can go off and do my own thing.
Yeah.
And not have to halfway perform and halfway play a game.
Yeah.
Poorly, I might add.
Yeah, well, then you can play the game poorly. Just play
myself.
By yourself.
Exactly. We figured out the Game Grumps the model, a bad video game player talks to their friend.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's pretty much it. All right. Well, goodbye, people.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, this is fun. Goodbye.